Okay, let's see if that works. Someone else sheep the diamond, please. Grab the commander next time he wanders in range. Reduce square.
Did you lift cheat death there?
Yeah, 1%.
He was 0 on my UI.
Rogues.
Frickin' thing always drops.
Bad up late.
Oh, it's not the one that always drops. And Dak isn't here, of course.
That pattern is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one actually for him.
Any other blacksmith? Otherwise, I assume it should go to Dak.
Here we go.
What the hell add-on do I have that's doing that?
Congrats, Mangus.
That would be probably X-Loot.
Well, I apologize for that.
You can turn it off.
Woohoo! A crimson.
All right, we're gonna rock this.
As always, I'll do slammer callouts, but just use me as a failsafe. Be watching your own stacks anyway.
All right. Go through PvP trinkets, buff up.
I need a second making a spell steal macro.
Good. Eat your food if you haven't already. Still a couple people. Mangus-ish. Any issues? Healers good in their assignments. I know they had to change a few things. Is she there? Okay. No problem. Starting full timer.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Remember, watch your threat.
Dark slam, airway slam, Stoofy slam.
Should be good.
Ash, watch your threat. Cause, watch your threat. You're sitting, watch your
Evil
threat.
slam. Manga slam. Mage slam.
Manga
Vro slam. Stoofy. Cowbear slam. Mangus. Stoofy.
Tonti gonna innervate?
Couldn't hear you over the one.
Innervate?
Not really,
What's up?
Sajak. You're very quiet.
Stoofy.
Sajak was asking for innervate.
He's got it.
Healers stagger the jump.
B reses are available.
Yeah, we should res Absolute and one of the mages.
Picking up
Tontes absolute.
Rest of the healers can jump.
Juju slam. Fark slam. Vicio slam. Boca Oshman slam.
Absolute watch the right. Sneaky watch the right. Causal MD if you can. Oh, you did already.
GG.
Very nice one shot at
Kick ass, guys.
Hey! I'm 1 for 2 on Muru.
Your faith in me is strong.
Keep healing, keep healing.
You know, wiping on mirror does not sound fun.
Remember, if you have flame stacks, just eat your mage food.
That was seriously awesome, though, guys. Really great job.
Super clean.
And hey, at least we get to do Muru with 3 warlocks this week.
Yeah.
Eh, 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Versus 4 minutes, 27 seconds.
Well, we did have lust at the end that worked.
All right. Get your badges, buff up the people that were dead. I don't remember this trash very well, so if someone who's more experienced can remind us, that'd be great.
Apparently, it's easier than we made it out to be.
The big guy spawns little guys, kill him first.
PvP neck. This fire buff is annoying, by the way.
Yeah, I'll wait for that to finish.
Any rolls for the PvP neck?
No one wants it? Yeah, but that is a yellow gem bokeh. Or an int gem, not a res gem.
I know we have to kill the big guy first. Alright, folks, step forward. Let's kill stuff.
All right, on you.
Remember, these things blow up if you're melee.
I mean, they blow up for everybody, but if you're melee, watch out.
I'm slightly AFK as I'm doing the loot sheet.
Watch out, Raid.
Doesn't one of these things spin? Okay, so the...
Yeah, the Priestess of Torment spins and changes target all the time, so she's a good root candidate if you want to like keep her rooted.
I got Star. Or wait, no, that's the one.
And then the Painbringers do like a stacking damage thing, so if you leave them up for too long, they start to really hit hard. But you can disarm them, Madrox.
Look good.
That's good. Here we go.
Watch the spin. You can move it back a bit, Madrox.
And these next ones, the last couple percent has to be done by like holy damage.
Holy damage?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
So
Alright,
slide.
pulling him before the pack comes.
So you mean we now have a good reason to have a ret in the raid?
Always a good reason.
Yeah, I gotta keep Seal of Wisdom up.
Drink up.
What do you mean? I can pretend to be a smite priest too.
Alright, move up. Face this guy away. I believe sheeps can be dispelled. Also, feel free to unequip your PvP trinket if you haven't already. I think he should mass dispel the. Yep.
Wow, that guy really liked to put out the debuffs, eh?
It's like the I think Final Fantasy Moral Bros. I'm coming. Ooh.
Well, Cowpies. Blood Sacrifice gave us a sun mode.
Heavy Cleave. That's all farming's for.
And can we get more of the 2 out of 2 health stones? The 2 of 2.
All right, while we rebuff and prep for this. 1 second. All right, has anyone not had a chance to read or watch about this fight? Is anyone coming in blind? I hope not, but
Mostly. I know I'm sitting on the north side or on the far side picking up ads. That's about the extent of it.
all right, sorry about that.
It's the mage. You should be able to make a macro to target the. Let me see what's called.
Shadow Fury Mage.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, important bachelorette stuff. All right, yes. So gist of it is you've got phase 1, 3 tanks. Madrox will pick up Void Sentinels that spawn on each side. Alternatively, Madrox, let us know if you don't know where those are. Every so often, ads will spawn on the far end of the room and the entrance from where we come in. We'll have Siona pick up the ads on the far side, and Calvert pick up the ads on the near side. The raid will, well, we'll talk about raid positioning in a second. Every, I forget how many seconds, I think 45 seconds or so, we will cast Darkness on the ground, which covers that entire inner circle. That's up to the purple. That'll turn black and pretty much die if you stand in it. So get out as that starts to cast. Taunt, are you good with calling things like Darkness and Sentinel spawns?
I can, yeah.
Awesome. That works too, yeah. You guys usually have Shadow do that, right? Yep, so Swigum,
Yep.
if you could do that for us, please. So there'll be a bunch of, when Muru casts Darkness, there'll also be a bunch of skeleton heads that pop up. Sweegum will do his best to time his Mass Dispel to hit all 8 at once. Should be able to, but if any escape, especially on the early attempts, others with Dispels, please keep an eye out and dispel them as quickly as possible. If they hit the raid, it will blow up.
And Purge works for that.
So.
And Resto Shamans, make sure you have your rank 1 Earth Shock out just to interrupt the Flame Casters if you can.
Perfect point. So to that, the ads that spawn on the far end and the near end of the room, there will be caster mobs that need to be silenced as quickly as possible so that the tanks can pick them up more easily and so that they don't sit at range. The idea, general theme behind this fight, especially in phase 1, but also in both phases, is a DPS race, among other things. And so we can't fall too far behind on the ads or the boss. We'll talk more about ad priority in a second. Let's see what's next. Any questions so far?
Should we have Arrowway go with Siona to the far side in addition to an assigned mage?
Probably not a bad idea. I think that's how you guys do it, right? And one or someone goes to the far end.
And of course, whatever healer is healing Siona. As I remember from the last when Siona pulled it, died instantly.
Yeah,
You're gonna need
over there.
Yeah, if we haven't gone through healer assignments separately, I think Save Jack will handle that in chat. But whoever the healer is for Siona needs to make sure they're following him when he pulls the ads.
I don't believe anybody follows anybody. I think we all stack in a hard stack right before this purple circle. I think he just has to stay within range. And those ads typically come all the way over here just because we're all over here anyways.
Avisha, when they had me replacing you, I had to follow to the other side for the Earth Shock at least, if nothing else.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I think just general consensus, right? Make sure you're in range of your healer and healer in your tank, vice versa, right? So
I know for sure the healer doesn't typically move. Maybe for the Earth Shock because of range, but I know that we've had issues with range because they don't move.
Yeah, that's true. To that point too, healers hope you have threat reduction talents. When the ads first spawn, they'll likely try to go to you if the tanks have difficulty picking them up. So do your best just to be mindful of that. Obviously, still keep the raid alive. Whenever darkness is not up in the ad spawn, I think we try to stack the ads on Muru to cleave, especially at the start. But obviously, the ad spawning and darkness will desync at a point. Ash, I'll mark you for the stack up point to start with. I know you're not going to do this all the time, but you can kind of show us where you guys typically stack up, and then we'll change that at some point.
I'd mark myself for it, Cowpies.
Okay. Tonth is the man. All right. Let's see what else to talk. Okay, let's talk the Sentinels. So Sentinels are going to spawn on either side every so often. Tonth will call them out. Madrox will be responsible for picking them up. When the Sentinels die, they will create void spawns around their death location. These do a lot of AoE damage very quickly, so the first priority is for the Warlocks to each enslave one, because one, that reduces the amount of damage the raid takes, and two, the Warlocks can then use them to do a lot of AoE damage to the ads and the boss. Are any of the Warlocks unfamiliar with the Enslave and Shadowbolt Volley macros and weak auras? Yes, I need to assist Lux. I don't think I have a Muru weak aura on my list, but if you need one, I think I posted some stuff in the Warlock Discord channel. The idea is that you want to macro the Shadowbolt Volley pet skill to all of your regular skills. That way it's always spammed. Basically want that to be going off on cooldown to do as much damage as possible. The other thing too, I think with mages, we probably didn't talk about it beforehand, but do we have at least one mage with Imp Blizzard?
Neither one of us respect, no.
Okay. Bro, I'm assuming you don't either. No, you don't. Okay, we'll have to see how we do without it. Ideally, the mages will need to try to CC whichever void spawns end up not getting controlled.
Unless the mages are busy with the counter spells or whatever, we should probably try to all Nova and stagger them.
Good point. So hopefully you guys can work out a arrangement between you three.
Yeah.
Bro, is there anything on the tank specifically for the Sentinels that Madrox needs to be aware of? I forget.
I mean, he knows about Spell Reflect, right?
I don't know what he knows, but I hope so.
Okay, so that's really important.
Spell Reflect, Madrox.
But
there
also,
you go.
They, like, if a priest does like a big heal or something, they are kind of hard to pick up aggro, especially if you're not on them when they spawn. So as soon as the big sentinel is dead, don't even worry about the little ones. Completely ignore the little ones and run to the next portal. Like, as soon as the big one is dead, find the next portal and run right to it, and not through the darkness.
All right, clear as mud. Yes, especially do what Ash says right there. All right. So I think we talked about all the different kinds of ads. Hunters will drop frost traps where the raid stacks to help with gathering them up and keeping them in consecrate, etc.
Typically, don't you want the frost trap like right here at the entrance so they're slowed before they get to the raid, so Calbear has time to pick them up?
Yeah. So Quazzle, if you could drop the frost trap up there, and then I'll either drop a frost trap further up if needed towards Muru, or do a MD explosive trap. Depending on the situation.
There's also ads coming from the other side.
Right.
Typically, the Paladin shouldn't have an issue getting aggro on those ads.
Gotcha.
It's more because we're right here.
So yeah, definitely by the door is a priority. Quazzle, I'll let you handle that.
We normally misdirect the third and fourth wave to the pally tank from the other side.
Okay, that's a good call.
That is true.
Yeah, we'll try to see what we can do to manage. But that's good advice. Thank you.
Another one of those Tide Walker problems.
Like in an emergency.
I actually don't know the answer to that.
They can be stunned, so probably.
So like if they're coming right for us, we could like sphere them just so we don't die, just in case.
Giver.
Everyone move into the room. Muru's aggro radius is pretty small.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't fear. You can also pre-fade, like with Morgrim. I know there's a lot of information so far. There's just one more thing to cover, which is add priority and damage. But any questions so far with what we've talked?
What is the primary source of damage to the like the DPS, the group, the raid? Yeah.
Ash, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the energy beams, unless the mages don't get silenced. Then it becomes the fireballs. Okay. And last thing I'll cover is DPS priorities, but any other questions on stuff we covered so far? Okay, then for DPS priorities, so it obviously depends on raid comp. It's kind of a balance between getting Muru down, getting the ads down, and getting the Sentinels down. We've got 3 Warlocks, which is helpful, so they should be able to help a lot with the AoE if they get their enslaves correct. The boss ideally will be prioritized by the Shadow Priest and the Hunters. Although the Hunters may sometimes have to help with the Sentinels if they don't go down quick enough. We're not going to use Bloodlust on phase 1. Well, actually, I don't know. Should we, since we're learning?
Might as well.
I mean, we're going to have to do the fight with Bloodlust in phase 2 no matter what, so. I don't know, Ash, Ro, if you guys, if that helped to do it in phase 1 early on or not.
I think we should.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you guys typically only bloodlust the Warlock group in phase 1.
Yeah, they have an extra lust, though. So we only have 4, which we're going to need for all DPS groups in phase 2 when we eventually get to it.
1 phase at a time here.
Yeah, I mean...
We might as well get used to it without lust if we're not going to be using it.
I kind of agree. That way we're not giving ourselves a false sense of hope. You know, let's learn the fight the way it should be done. So as far as damage priorities, so melee, of course, will focus on cleaving down the humanoids. Try to cleave Muru when darkness is not up. When it's up, obviously, you're not going to be in range of Muru. So your main priority is the humanoid ads. Range, your focus is on the Void Sentinels, and then the Void spawns as number 1 priority, and then the humanoids next, and then Muru last, with the exception of Hunters, who will, and the Shadow Priest, who will, and I guess, does the Balance Druid, does the Boomkin also focus on Muru? I forgot. Or do you guys
Not
have?
as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so you're focusing on Void Sentinel. That's fine. All right, any questions on that?
Okay, he said Sentinels and then focus Muru.
Sentinels and then ads and then Muru, but...
No, he's saying for Boomkin.
Oh, yeah. Congrats-ish.
Congrats.
Oh, yes, and please try to keep debuffs, like the main debuffs on Muru, so Fairy Fire, Judgment of Wisdom, etc. I know some of them are more difficult than others to keep up if you're melee, but do your best, because that'll really help try and get him down to phase 2. Okay, I think with that, I'll do a ready check, and then we can pull. All right, good to go. Do a full timer. What's that? Oh yeah, and Sneak will distract, so unless it fails, the boss should be facing the other way.
5,
Incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range, we should all be stacking on Star. Tight stack. Humanoids coming. Sion's down.
Yep.
Apparently you can fear them.
Sentinels out.
It's darkness in 2.
All right, great first attempt.
We have no direct healing on Siona. Just hearts and shield.
We've got reses.
He was out of range of me for about half of it. I was just starting to move forward, and he went down real quick.
Bro, actually, you guys know like roughly how far up fear typically goes to start picking up ads.
I don't think it goes that far out. Because I mean the ads are gonna come to the group. So as long as Siona's between, Maru and the raid, they'll come through the consecrate.
Hey, awesome. And when you do that side, how far out do you go?
You can like just 30 yards from the spawn. You just shield them and then consecrate and then run to raid. So you don't actually like tank them until you're stacked on the raid.
Well, note to self: don't throw the shield at Muru on opening.
Yeah, that's
oh yeah, that would hurt.
useless.
Oh yeah, he has no aggro, so.
Like everyone should be going balls out on Maru at the start, except the tanks.
So yeah, run by, throw wisdom, and wait for the ads.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, early on it's about getting a lot of looks and attempts, so let's buff up and try again. Oh yeah, just as a reminder, anyone that can silence earth shocks, even rank 1, etc., please do so on the casters so we can get them hooked up and not do damage, not as much damage.
Plus side, by the pile of bones, we were stacked pretty well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, just a heads up, the countdown for darkness, I know Tonta's calling it out. When DBM equals 0, the actual darkness comes out about, I want to say 2 seconds after. But you should obviously be trying to get out before then, especially if you're melee.
Yeah, I'll try and give it a little earlier this time. I was
It's all
real
good.
quick.
There's a lot going on. Congrats, Sajak. All right, full timer coming in.
In the room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoids coming.
Sajak, make sure you back up just a little bit once darkness comes.
Darkness in 5.
Sentinel up.
It's on the far side.
Range focus on the Sentinel.
Those Dark Fiends hurt.
They do.
They do, and I thought I was casting immediately, but I got pushback.
It's all good. You'll get used to it. Just a matter of working out the timing.
Yeah, that's a good point to shield yourself with darkness at fire so you don't push back.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, Ish. Welcome to Sunwell.
No, we're gonna do it in 4.
You cannot shoot yourself. We'd have to find a replacement priest, and that would take far too long.
So the video said be mean to everybody or something? Or...
Guys, I'm still pumped about our one shot on twins. That was so sick.
Had that on farm forever. What are you talking about?
That's true, Darks, but then we'd have to re-gear a new priest. I mean, it takes time. Ish, find your replacement first, then shoot yourself, okay?
Guys,
Yeah,
you can
shoot.
come all the way into the room. Muru's aggro radius is like minuscule. Like, be at the doorway.
Eat your food. Finish off those buffs. All right, everyone looks ready. So, stopping off. Starting a pull timer.
So hold.
Go, go, go.
Humanoids coming.
Got a mage on the far side.
My shot is on
5.
Void's on the right.
Pull him back out if you can.
Quazzlepat.
Spawns are out.
Bring the ads back to Muru.
Darkness in 5.
All right, progress. Better, yeah, much better job on the dark beans.
We should have a mage to counterspell the far side mage before it runs into our raid, which then I can do the shock. My shock is only 20-yard range.
Yeah, we have one assigned for that. And then I also tried to do it, but my macro messed me up and it targeted the close one and not the far one.
Usually that's what the macro will do, is target the closest.
Yeah, well, I thought I was in front of it.
Yeah, see on a cover when you can. If darkness is not up, try to stack the ads once you've gotten control. Stack them on the boss so that we can cleave and seed and all that.
So did we have a bit of aggro problem on the first Sentinel at the beginning?
It looked like Mangus folded, but other than that, I thought Madrox had good aggro.
Yeah.
I wasn't even close to him.
Yeah, it's rough. Unless you start hitting it, like it. So it comes out, and before it starts doing anything, it sits there for about 1 second, and it's really important to get like a hit or two on it if you can Madrox in that 1 second, because otherwise healers will drag it all over the room. And then I was slow on the Nova afterward.
It helps Madrox have some frost grenades on the ads when they pop out, but maybe it's not for you to focus on. So I don't know if it. Do you guys still use grenades on this row or Ash? Or no clue?
I actually don't. I used to try, but I have to run too early for that.
Yeah.
Like
Sense.
as soon as my guy is dead, I have to run to the next one. So I don't really have time to sit there and throw a grenade. And with improved Blizzard, it's less needed. But yeah, I mean, if there were other people who could toss that grenade, it would probably.
I'll see if I can try. Well, no guarantees, but. Still need salve. I don't know if others do.
Oh, sorry, I was composing something for me and Cowbear.
Eat your food. Everyone looks blessed. Still a handful without food. All right. Starting full timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoids coming in. Cover, bring him to the middle.
Not anymore.
Just in 5.
Bring heads to the middle.
Why are you so far back, Ish?
Darkness in 5.
Perfect timing on the master spells that go around.
So it's still better. I think one thing I noticed at the end was it felt like void spawns were up for quite a bit.
They're not getting CC. They're getting like right into the raid.
There was a Frost Nova, and that's it.
Yeah, I think I saw one Frost Nova on like the first group.
I Frost Nova'd both times. But yeah, we'll get the follow-up Frost Novas going.
Aren't you supposed to be enslaving one of them?
Oh, there were 3 enslaved, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first group got enslaved, and then the second group, you don't re-enslave, you just have to kill them all.
So I can go respec real quick. If that's what we want.
It is helpful.
You want
Yeah,
want both
sure.
Dark Side to do it, or just the one?
I think you need one, right?
Pretty sure we only have one mage that has it, yeah.
And any class with good AoE should be prioritizing AoE whenever possible.
Yes, especially on those guys. They do so much damage to the raid, so certainly mages and locks.
Mages is a little trickier though because they have to go close to do their AoE, really, and then they take a lot of damage from them.
And Locks, remember to macro the Shadow Nova to anything you're going to be casting. So that you'll have your Void Spawns casting Shadow Nova whenever they get a chance.
I realize using food on some of these mechanics may be a little bit expensive and wasteful, so we could probably not do it for a few pulls until we're making solid progression and hit a wall. But I might still be eating food.
I'll be back about 60 seconds, maybe less.
For any melee, I'm looking at you, rogues. Roll on the Grip of Manaroth.
Great sneaky.
Nice rolls, Gretz Sneaky.
Cool.
Okay, so when am I popping this improved blizz? Right as the void spawns hit, or as soon as they start running at us?
Right,
As soon as the big one's dead.
Probably cast it right as the big one's dying, right? Just so you guarantee the hits. I don't know. Great, sneaky, cool looking weapon.
Well, that's pretty giant for this weapon.
I got the Crocodile Dundee reference.
I appreciate you. Just make sure I saw Ish's angel like further back from Star, so Ish, make sure you're standing on Star. Because I think the ads just wrecked your face.
And don't be afraid to bop healers on this fight.
Yeah, so you can pre-fade.
I mean, I see the fade, but would that actually work if the tanks don't even have aggro? Because I know the only way to get the only way it works is if the tank has aggro on it first. It's kind of like a
You remember Healing Tidewalker?
yes.
Same problem.
Oh, okay.
Just put out heals that are gonna save people from dying, but don't go pumping if you can avoid it. Granted, that may or may not work.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I'll work out something now.
Ashman, are you dropping Tranquil Air for the Group 5? Okay. Yeah, other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot other than trying to mitigate your big heals.
Pray.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry.
I think just group 3 needs a mark. No, Boka's back. And then Madrox is the lonely person without an int. Not that he needs it.
He might be leveling weapon skill.
Yeah.
Negative.
Oh, someone pulled.
Oh, I
Alright,
might have stepped
we're
too
going.
close. Sorry.
Or break the ass of the boss to cleat until darkness.
Sentinel left side.
Darkness in 5.
Get ready to blizzard.
bring the ads to the boss.
Darkness in 5. Hurt me dead. Never mind.
Yeah, we have 2 tanks down.
Yeah, I stepped out to go shield the ads on the far side, and I was late.
We also still had 4 humanoid ads up by the time the next 6 spawned.
The lack of warriors really shows on this fight.
They should be down before the next set. Is that correct?
Yes.
I mean, 1 or 2 is probably manageable, but 4?
So, not intending to call it up, I'm just curious. Ash, your Shadow Bolt's volleys seem to do a lot more than no clues in your cities. Is there something different that they should be doing, either with the macro or? Okay, I think that'll help with getting ads down quicker. How did the CC feel, bro? And Mages, Boca?
I think it was better.
I mean, it seemed easy.
That's good.
One thing I did notice is that Darks, you may be counterspelling too early. I'm not sure, but like the 1 counterspell is definitely not enough to bring them across the room.
I think one of the other shamans was helping with that.
Ideally, probably Arrowway to get the far one, and then many people are available for the close one. I've been trying to focus Cowbear's one.
Yeah, my point is if I'm in the group with the Ray, my shock range is not long enough. I have to step out, and if that's the case, I can. Just want to see like what should I do.
I think we have to prio at least one person being able to, help shock that like Siona's side's Felt Mage.
One of the point that was discussed earlier was does the mage have a longer range for their counterspell, so they can counterspell and then bring the ads in, which I can take over because I have a shorter cooldown.
Yes, it's 30-yard range, but we're already getting 1 mage to do it.
I see. So I mean, I can step up a little bit once the mage reaches the edge of the ring.
If I were DPSing, it would be me because I would be meleeing Maru. But I also have crappy hit, so.
Okay, sounds like there's some adjustments that we'll make on the silencing to pull them in better. And I think especially on the first set of ads, I know it's probably difficult to get aggro on them, Cowbear and Siona, but if you guys can pull them towards the boss sooner, we can cleave them down quicker and take advantage of the ease at the start.
Yeah, I can do that. It's just to pick up those ads reliably, I'm gonna have to step to the middle of that far circle, far circle between the 2 outside yellow lines, so that the shield hits all 3 of them together. If I wait for them to stagger toward the raid, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll figure out the right sweet spot. Okay.
Just so you guys know, there's a repair bot out right outside.
Yes, take advantage, please, if you haven't already. Okay, looks like everyone's good. Let's let Sneaky do her distract thing. I'll set up a timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoids coming. Void on the right side.
Darkness in 5.
Bring the edge to the boss.
Darkness in 5.
Sienna down.
Down.
Blizzard.
He's dead. Well, we got the second sentinel down that time.
I had a berserker aggro on me. I don't know why. I'm never even targeting those things.
Seed. Oh. You got VE up?
Yeah, I do have embrace up. I can not cast it.
I'd wait. At least for the first round.
Guys, we're gonna get this in 67 wipes just to rub it in Ash's face. Or less.
Well, they did what, 69?
68.
Oh, it was 68.
Ah. Classic.
We'll have less because the pre-patch will come before we
Oh,
hit
yeah.
68.
We're gonna have all these cool abilities.
We don't need no pre-patch. We can do this, guys.
Yeah, Sunwell is going to be a bit cheesy in pre-patch.
Yeah, all the AoE we're going to need is Sneaky and you lift pressing Phantom Knives.
We don't get that till 75.
Oh, right.
What?
Yeah, sucks.
What do you mean? It's gonna all my gear's gonna go to shit once pre-patch hits.
Just roll in the healer gear.
Oh, it's,
The
but I actually need crit then when the pre-patch hits.
There'll be a bunch of Death Knight spreading everything everywhere, so you won't need AoE.
Murr is also a joke once the pre-patch hits, so there's that too.
Don't they like nerf Sunwell into the ground with
Yes,
pre-patch?
it's pretty easy.
30% HP.
Yeah, Brute loses like 3.5 million health.
I think it's 30% less damage the bosses do as well.
Sadly, we'll only get 4 weeks of it.
We'll have it on the 26th, 27th of this month.
It's okay. We only have 2 hunters. We only need 2 Thoradals, you know.
Well, by just the second attempt on pre-nerf or on post-nerf, we'll have like 4 Death Knights in the raid too.
Just have a full rated Death Knights. Alright, buff up, eat up, drink up. Using stamina. There we go, they're going out. Sneaky, is 5 seconds too short for the pull timer? Do I need to do something longer? Okay, just making sure. Alright, timer coming up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoid.
Bring him towards the boss if you can.
Sentinel up.
Darkness in 5.
Madrox down.
Ah, I live. Alright, so I think we figured out what got Madrox, so we'll fix that. How are picking up the ads at the start still having issues, or does it feel okay?
It's kind of foobarring me, but I'll be fine.
What about it?
They don't bunch up like they're supposed to.
No, they don't.
They run in like they're aggroed on somebody, but they're not.
I know I got the mage aggro because I hit it too hard.
Are you using rank 1 to interrupt?
No, it's not that. I was like going ham on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, so I think maybe that's interesting though, right? Because especially when darkness is not up and the sentinels are not up, I think the idea is to burn Muru as much as possible for everyone. I think that's also why we want to pull the ads towards him to cleave, so that before sentinels are up and before darkness is up, everyone's primary target should be Muru, with the exception of like interrupts and silences. So I don't. Hopefully, especially for the opener, that are like hot sand, there shouldn't be excessive aggro on the ads. And then once sentinels pop up, then obviously focus that. And then once darkness is up, melee focus on the ads. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, everything looks good to go. Stacking tight. A couple of people outside the door. Okay, pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoids coming.
I'm going to focus on Maroon. Bring the ads into cleave.
Sentinel to our right.
Darkness in 5.
Next Sentinel back left corner. Healer, be ready to follow Magi.
Bring the ads into Maroon.
Darkness in 5.
Call it your path.
Okay, Arc's down.
It felt like a slightly better attempt. Any observations?
I missed the voids on the second Sentinel. Seems like he dropped really quick, but
Yeah, we killed the second Sentinel a lot quicker that time.
Because the ads died faster, too.
Which ones died faster? Which ads?
The first set of humanoids.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the first set of ads and damage on Muru and first Sentinel and everything all looked quite good, I thought.
Warlocks are going to take a second to get a few more soul shards. Oh. All right, yeah, we're both out here.
We can do one more pull and then take like a 5 or 10 minute break and get shards if you need.
People can go get loot.
Do you have to pee?
Yeah, so we'll do one more.
All right, sounds good.
Do you guys want to try and pull Lust like at the beginning? Just to see how it goes?
Might as well since we'll take a break after.
Just be very careful on the Void Sentinel to not pull up Madrox in that case.
Well, that was the longest a fight has lasted so far.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Pretty good.
We have a fairly clean first group of ads.
Grats absolute.
Grats absolute.
How's the healing feel, guys? I know No Clue's death looks like a inadvertent melee, and then everyone else kind of died to a bunch of stuff, but healing feel okay?
I disconnect.
Anarch's death was a complete proxy pull by accident. Like, I was kind of still establishing threat as those ads were coming in, and probably a seed popped off.
Probably.
I had like 2 seeds crit in a row, so I pulled like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably when we get more comfortable to fight. When we start hitting a wall, consumes, and all the mana given stuff is really important. Congrats, Ash. Sneaky still a ghost.
Ash, not to be confused with Ash.
Sneaky's got toddler aggro.
Gotcha. We probably just try to do a pull without her, just to get comfortable with the
But
other
she's
parts.
the distractor.
I'm sure you lift can handle it.
What?
Exactly.
Distract Maru so he's facing towards where Siona is.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, never mind. She's back. We can summon.
No, we could res.
Or res, yeah. I'll change it up. We'll do a longer pull timer.
Stoofy, I don't know how you can do it, but if you can put your Shadow Fiends on humanoids, they might stay up longer.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about because it seemed like he was still
Sentinel?
dying. I put like a shield on my Shadow Fiend and everything, and he still like just died. On those humanoids too. Do some of them cleave or something?
Probably. Also, when the Voidwalkers come up, they start AoEing, so they're gonna get hit first.
The Voidwalker's AoE, and it's like a 25-yard range or something. All right, I think we're ready. I assume Sneaky has her buffs.
Does Maru do AoE damage?
Might as well lust for this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something on the left side.
Darkness in 5.
Novaing.
That was my fault. I was early on it, actually.
All right,
Darkness in
Stoofy,
5.
get out of your bubble and run. There you go.
All right, run back, and then I'll start a break timer for start back at the top of the hour. But progress. Good job, guys. We'll keep going. We'll get it.
This is the rotation, right? Like just keep doing this for 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're curious, you do it, and then the transition's kind of like Bosch, where you have to time it so you're not transitioning when new humanoids
Too
spawn.
many ads are up, yeah.
So it's like 10 seconds before the minute. is the window. Okay, set a break timer. Go do what you need to do. Congrats, Stoof. I'm hoping we didn't have any loot left, otherwise I apologize.
Congrats, Stoofy.
We still have over 30 minutes on loop, but that was the last piece, other than the blacksmithing pattern, which will likely go to DAC.
Okay, perfect. Break time. But there's still a repair bot up for those that are still here. So.
Oh, I just went out and repaired since we were on break.
Oh yes, thank
It's
you.
cheaper.
Oh, Hadar makes a good point.
Well, this is the toughest fight in here, so.
Like, I feel like this one's more mechanically intensive, but Twins is more RNG dependent, and that's what makes it shittier.
Yeah.
Miss, I mean, my woman is amazing.
You're in therapy? Since when?
Since I was 13.
Well, what you really needed was a dermatologist.
Ma'am, have you done any more thinking about Catherine and me moving into Mima's after the baby's born?
Okay, Marjorie, that's like 14 things that I can't, so.
You know, Dr. Diane thinks that it would be really great if you could come in, but it could
Okay.
really open up and facilitate a good communication between the two of us.
Okay, well, Dr. Diane is an asshole. Okay. I'll tell you what else, I'm not going to carry that. I'm not carrying that either.
Oh, Richard, can Catherine and I speak with you for a moment?
Well, you're the boss.
Richard, are there any hereditary issues that run in your family?
Well, my father and I both hate eating butterscotch, but love to say it. Butterscotch. Sorry, why do you ask?
Methinks Danny Boytoy doth protest too much. Himbo, Egan, Dan I's affair with News Milf McCabe. All right, you know what? Fuck that.
Hey, this isn't a library.
Oh, no, it's a graveyard that sells gum. Print is dead.
You want to buy some gum?
No, I get all my gum on Amazon.
But if the check is for the Rare Bird Conservancy, then why does it have to go through the Andrew H. Meyer Trust?
That's a good catch, little cat. You know what? Just for tax purposes, why don't you make it out to cash? That's easy.
I'll just leave it blank.
It's not your drop-by day.
I couldn't wait another moment to see my two favorite daughters.
What?
Where did little Madge disappear to anyway?
You asked her to wait by your street meter in case it ran out.
Right. Darn.
Morning, ma'am. Hey, we really need to... I will wait.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Hope everyone had a good break. Well rested, pottied, napped, whatever you needed to do. I myself, I put away some dishes from the bachelorette party.
What, the penis shack glasses?
No, it wasn't actually, but it was, sorry, the bachelorette watch party. No, it was classy. It was wine glasses and charcuterie board.
Ah. For the bachelorette of all things. Okay.
Not my party, just...
I understand.
All right, this is a ready check to see if everyone's here. Avicii is not ready, makes me think he is at his computer at least. And Quazzle? Is that hers? You're good, it was just a check to see who's back. Okay, everyone responded except Boca.
Boca, yeah.
Ah, he diceyed. Boca still DC'd. Someone remind me, the grounding totems, is that just for the fireballs from the mages, or?
Yeah, those hurt.
But they only will work for the shaman in the group for the tank.
And there is no shaman in the group with the tanks.
So
Wait, when did that change?
That's been like that forever.
What?
It will change in the pre-patch.
Wait, I thought we had yeah.
Oh, we swapped the groups as soon as we started Muru because Ash recommended a Resto Shaman for the healers.
I do not claim responsibility for the shaman move, so.
Boca, you back yet? Trying to be.
He's typing.
You can take this interlude to watch my little video I posted in memes if you haven't already.
We have a memes channel?
Apparently, it's new to me too.
You guys just like not scroll all the way down in Discord?
No, I think I had hid random bullshit channels, like just as a like. There's too much.
Very easily. It's a right-click menu option.
Yeah, I just muted Wordle so then like I can actually pay attention to the other random bullshit channels.
Same. That channel's fucking annoying.
I don't even play Wordle.
Neither do I.
I also muted Hooray Sports. I forgot that that was a channel that exists. The channel that doesn't get used enough, though, is definitely WoW Haikus.
I'm a thought. I mute everything that's not a real life Discord.
Yeah, Mangus, I'll have to bring up the sword question though with a buddy of me and my wife's, Tant. We got the one guy that works on the Mandalorian. Maybe he can tell me.
I'm logging back in now. I'm very sorry.
You're good.
Internet hates me.
All right. We all buffed up. Well, Boca's flask is about to. Actually, most people's flasks are about to die out. So let's reflask. All right, this will be ready. Check for pull. Just a couple of reflasks.
Meet my poison.
Cover needs might. All right, full timer incoming.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Humanoid's coming.
Bringing those to the center, right?
Yes, please.
Left side. Void
Metal battle res row.
Darkness in 5.
Put res him outside of darkness.
Sienna's down.
Darkness in 5.
Stand in the darkness.
Seems like aggro was an issue there a couple times.
I died.
Well, before your death, and Sentinel as well.
All I can say is for you single target DPS, I'm at least going to be tanking the caster first, so if you target one of the berserkers to begin with, you might pull.
When is trash respawn? 20 minutes?
We're teleporting past the trash.
No, there's trash between Twins and Muru.
Yeah, but we should have killed. Well, that's right. We did.
We one shot. Yeah, we
I
one
one
shot.
shot Twin, so
No. We'll probably have to kill trash after this.
more chances for recipes. It's not bad trash anyway. It's pretty easy.
Well, we killed Twins at 8:20 at 6:24.
So we probably got about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably closer to 20 minutes, but yeah, we keep going.
It's not going to matter because we're going to kill it here.
There you go.
First trash pull died at 6:32.
Don't zone in, Fark.
Okay. Sorry.
And the other pet? Causal?
Appreciate you looking out for us, Sienna.
No, it's just Pally Power won't buff the warriors properly until both pets are out.
Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. I do appreciate it. Okay. All right, and incoming.
Five, four, three, two.
Humanoid. Void back right.
Darkness in 5.
Going for Nova.
Next void, the very back.
Bring your ads in when you can.
Darkness in 5.
Void on the right.
We can bro up.
Darkness in 5. Well, that was some progress.
Got to wave 3.
Yeah, lasted a little bit longer.
Our DPS started to fall behind when the second wave of humanoid arrived, and then there's one. The Sentinel's still up.
Yeah, I agree. It still seems like Ash, you're doing a lot more shadow bolt volley damage than the other two.
It looks like you're getting your enslave out a lot quicker.
No, literally, the shadow bolt volley from Marinaire is 923. The other two are in the 400s.
Yeah, I know on this attempt, mine went into the void zone and died pretty quickly. He was standing next to me, but then the void zone spawned and he was just in it.
Yikes.
Fuck, I was on auto run.
What the?
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
For 99,800.
Mitigate something.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out. Get out. Walk
He's,
out. You
he's
guys.
DI'd. He's perfectly fine where he's at.
Oh, he's DI. Dude, I survived somehow.
We got to 51.
All right, if you're ready, step forward.
Not too far forward. Auto run is not your friend.
It wasn't on this time.
Sorry, I had a minor distraction. Okay, full timer incoming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Void right side.
Darkness in 5.
Next void, same spot.
Darkness in 4. Cowbear down. Darkness in 5.
Okay, pick it up. Let's go again. What got Cowbear?
I didn't get out of darkness fast enough.
I didn't
That
call
would
it
do
fast enough that time either. It's my fault.
Call, watch out for respawns. We might have one more attempt without him.
You should have one more attempt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Mangus want to go respec. But we can still go do an attempt. I'll drop a repair bot at the boss. Alright, we're gonna do this attempt without Mangus. He is respecing to enhance. We need DPS. This will be a good test on our healers to see what that's like without him. Sajak, if you need to change assignments, maybe knock that out real quick. Good call, Sneaky Check Oils.
One minute on the res wave.
All right. Okay. Doof. There we go. Incoming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoids coming. Avoiding the back.
Darkness in 5.
Ads are up.
Okay, get ready to pull.
Would well, actually, it's just fiends.
Yeah, it's the res wave.
Should
The
we back
respawn
up just in
wave.
case?
Yes.
Probably should. Stay in the twins room, please, till everyone's ready.
The ads out here are attached to twins. These fiends are the first ones you get to.
You're
no,
right.
there's another pack that spawns right there.
No, they're not. They are attached to twins, I promise you.
Well, those ones are? Okay.
Yes, because if you only kill twins and you come in, you stand right here to buff up for Muru.
Yeah, he is right. Because that's what led to
makes sense.
What do you solo farm as a hunter after twin skills?
And we killed this pack before those fiends, so if the fiends respawn, they should have respawned also.
True.
Madrox, you there? Okay, let's go pull.
Here we go.
Incoming. I'll watch out for spinning thingy.
Thought it was being rooted.
I can't root it when people keep damaging it. It just breaks the root.
Alright, trick up. Pray for some recipes. Alright, incoming. Move up. For Batrox. Okay.
That shield didn't even matter.
Hey, at least we got a mark.
We're doing it.
All right. I think we should see just how well we can do with food and DPS consumes, since it seems like that's starting to hold us back a little bit too. We only got a few pulls left of the night, so let's try to get a benchmark for how well we can do and figure out where we can improve. So haste pots, Destro if it applies, all that stuff, good stuff.
Stoofy, you there? Thank you.
Yeah, we pulling or what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoid. Back left for the void.
Darkness in 5.
Void on the left.
Yeah, back in.
Darkness in 5.
Void on the right.
I'm sorry, I saw a bunch of resists go up that time.
Hey, 50%.
It seemed okay.
And ads seem to die a bit quicker with Mangus DPSing.
Well, group 1 gets more damage done too, so me being DPS helps group 1. Do the melee attack the sentinels or no?
Generally, they're not supposed to.
They shouldn't because there's a pulse of shadow damage to 20 yards, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
melee should just be on the humanoids and then moving.
Whoever has the Maru dispel weak aura, if you could link it again, please.
One of the tanks buffed me with their agility scrolls by accident and armor scrolls.
Nice.
That wouldn't be one of the tanks, by the way.
Who else uses armor scrolls?
Okay, 5 broken items.
Boomy tank the sentinel?
Repair bot. Boca.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Humanoids. Void right side.
Darkness in 5.
Siona's down. Do the Zerkers melee or have a parry haste? By chance?
I would assume so.
And Dak's not here to thunderclap the heads.
That is true.
Guess you need to get your weapon re-enchanted, huh?
Maybe find a gorilla.
Where's your Thunder Fury, man?
You know, I've been wanting a Thunder Fury, but, you know, nobody wants to go do MC with me.
Solo that.
Yeah, it takes 3 hours to solo Gar. Uh-huh.
I'm bringing wipe that.
I'm not attuned.
It's not that hard.
I thought they took attunements out.
Nope, not for old world stuff.
Not until Wrath.
MC's easy. You could probably just walk right between the mobs.
Oh yeah, I'm a druid. I could probably stealth there if nothing else.
Yeah, but still the bindings drop off of Gar. It's
still 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours to solo it, which
right.
But you can do Gar with the 10-man.
Baron too, or
yeah.
In Wrath, you can solo it, so.
Well, you can solo it in class in BC too.
I mean, like, it's like no time.
Okay, finish buffs. 1 or 2 more good attempts.
All right, guys, last pull of the night. You know what that means.
This is the last one. No. Okay. I'm coming. See how we do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoid. Void back left.
Darkness coming in 5.
Hydrox down.
I think we've got one more good pull.
Yeah, beat you.
I think so.
Don't zone in Madrox.
All right, step in. We'll do one last pull. Give it everything you got. Incoming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Humanoid. Void in the back right.
Darkness in 5.
Might as well. Last 10.
Darkness in 5.
Next void back right.
All right. Well, GG, guys. Good progress. We'll take a look at the logs and videos and see where we can improve.
You're going to have to look across both of our logs because we've each missed a pull.
Great job on Twins. Really great job. That was super exciting.
I can upload a unified log if you want.
That would be helpful.
So thank you to those that subbed in as well. Appreciate your help and perspective to coaching. So. Oh, what put? Oh, a DAC.
I'll leave that up to cow pies.
No, I mean, I'm not like Dak. I'm grumpy and bland.
Try to be up, try to be Dak for a minute.
I'll try, but I'll just follow up with like 10 paragraphs of log analysis. So
Wise.
I vote Bro.
I'm just gonna go ahead and bow out of that competition.
Well played, sir. Well played.
It's a safe move.
I'm not a nice person.
All right. Good job, everyone. Good night.
Night all. See you Thursday. Same DAC time, same DAC channel.
Maybe Thursday.
Oh yeah, I might not be there Thursday, so you'll get to have someone else do this. And film is.
Yeah.